What turns a man on is certainly not the same thing that turns a woman on. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the fastest way to turn a woman on without actually touching her. Let's get right into it, shall we? Welcome again to another Dear Men segment on the Winners Club Elegance channel. The Dear Men segment was created as an avenue to welcome the elegant men into the Winning School of Elegance community. And this is the second episode on the Dear Men segment. So, dear men, this one is certainly for you all, as we're about to let you into the secret world of women. And I know that I speak for all women when I share this valuable information with you all today, because I tell you, what you think turns us on is most certainly not what turns us on. So you better grab your pen and your paper, pay rapt attention, because class is about to be in session. So just a little disclaimer before we go on. I know that relationships can be complicated, and really to each his own. Everyone has the method or things that work for them. What I'm sharing with you are just ideas that can help you get more creative when you are trying to get on the good side or in the good books of your woman. Speaking as a woman, and then of course speaking with other women as well, because I had to talk to other women to be sure that I wasn't just pouring my own perspective into what I have put down today. Everything I put down here is just going to give you a roadmap or a guide on how to get more creative so that you can turn your woman on and get what you want to get without stressing yourself too much. Okay? Touching is not what turns us on. Let me tell you what turns us on. Number one on my list. You see this number one, eh? You see a man who is very intentional. An intentional man. An intentional man is the kind of man who pays careful attention to the way he treats his woman. He's so intentional about every single thing he does. And he will do the little things, the most basic things that he knows will make her life easier and better. I have a few examples that I've put down here. I'll give you one. And this one is actually something that my boo does, that every time he does, like, there is a place in my heart that just goes, whew, this man. Very simple thing. Something as simple as taking my phone and plugging it in the charger to charge when it is low. Sometimes I don't even remember. But this man remembers, he picks it up, he helps me charge it. That's an intentional man. That man will turn me on before anybody coming to smoosh my body will turn me on. This episode is going to be a little bit raw, very authentic. I'm going to try my best to keep things, but we will try. We're adults here. There's no child here. Something as little as clearing out the dishes after you guys have both enjoyed a meal, whether or not she cooks the food or not. You take the initiative, clear out the dishes, clear it out. There's nothing wrong in doing basic chores. It's not for the woman alone. Something as little as driving her car to the station and buying fuel inside it, or taking it for its daily maintenance. Something as little as randomly just crediting her phone with talking credits or data, mobile data, so that she can have access to the internet. Something as little as picking up her laundry. Something, remembering to do it. Something as little as you go shopping at the shopping mall. You're shopping for yourself, but you see something that you know your wife uses, like her sanitary pads, her monthly sanitary pads. Yes, I said it. You guys pay attention. These are the things that turn us on. You buy my sanitary pad. You maybe buy me my lotion, the cream that I use. It shows me that you know not just the name of the cream, but you care enough that I have adequate supply of it so I never run out. So what does intentional mean to you? Define it. It's not doing the most elaborate, extravagant acts. It's the little things that make our lives easier. You go fuel up my car. Now I don't have to worry about going to the gas station and dealing with the gas fuel attendants to fuel up my car. You buy me lunch. I don't have to worry about buying me lunch. Those things are the things that send tingly sensations in our hearts that make us act like mumu for you people. You people don't have to force us to submit. Do this thing, we will submit. Yes, your Lord. Yes, your Royal Majesty. We are at your service, my Lord. Am I speaking for women here? Please, women in the comments, please let me know if I speak your mind. Let me know, okay? Of course, being intentional is not just limited to doing the simple things. Everything I'm going to be saying today are things that an intentional man will do. But that first point is just pretty much saying, you see those little basic things that make our life easy? Do more of those things. Which now leads me to my second point on the list. This one, I remember I was having a conversation with my best girl, Mojibade, about this. And I said to her, girl, what is that one thing a man will do that will turn you on? Do you know what this girl said? She said, ha! That man must smell good. Guys, it's not what you think that turns us on. She said that man must smell good. And it was not just what she said, it was how she said it. She said, a man that smells good makes my head spin. Under the second point I have said, pay attention to your physical appearance, man. Pay careful attention to your physical appearance. Take the time, make the effort to look good, smell good. Carry yourself with class. Carry yourself with confidence. Carry yourself with pride. Go and master how to walk like a confident masculine man. Go and master how to dress like a confident man. We have all of those coming on the channel soon on the DMN segment. I'm going to be bringing experts from the fashion world to different aspects of your life to help you know how to dress, know how to speak, know how to carry yourself, know how to introduce yourself, know how to toast a woman. Men, I got you, okay? So pretty much under this point, take care of your physical appearance. Stop glorifying a pot belly. You have a pot belly, go to the gym, fix it quick. We don't want pot bellies in 2025. We want toned arms. Yes, I'm not saying go change your body, but look good. Cut your hair, trim your beards, smell good, iron your clothes. We love those things too. As much as you guys love it, we love it more. I want to say, when I'm in a place, my man walks in, I be like, oh, that's my man. My man. Physical appearance matters both for men and for women. So my darling man, take care of your physical appearance. Walk into your home after a long day of work, looking like a king, like a snack. And that woman will ravish you. She will munch on you. You know what I mean, right? Think on that physical appearance. When I say physical appearance, I'm not just talking about physical appearance when you're out of your house. Inside the house, please, don't go shirtless. Put on t-shirts. You know those white t-shirts that men wear with shorts on? They're lounge wears. You people have complained about women a lot. It's about time somebody starts to complain about you people too. And I'm speaking for women. Don't just carry your pot belly and shake it everywhere in the house. You just carry your shirts with your breast and those tiny nipples. And you're gallivanting everywhere. Put on something, I beg. Be a masculine, elegant man. Wear a nice white t-shirt. Or a nice singlet with your shorts or your joggers. And then you have your nice slip-ons as well. Look good inside. Look good outside. Look put together. That put together, we always say, is for you men as well. Pay attention to your physical appearance. Okay? We will love you for it even more. The third thing that I know for sure will make a woman get turned on by you, men, would be intellectually sound. You see, mental attraction is powerful. Know how to have deep, meaningful conversations that spark a woman's mind. So let me tell you something. You see, you are attracted to a woman's body. A woman is first attracted to a man's mind. We want to know how you think. Do you think intelligently? Are you able to solve questions? Are you able to solve problems? Answer difficult questions? Engage in conversations about real life issues that mean something? When I ask you what is the purpose for your life, you are clearly defining your purpose to me, giving me your vision, giving me the direction for your life, making me understand what you know about God, what you know about the things of the Spirit, the things of love, the things of the kingdom, what you understand about leadership. You're giving me your 2 cents on politics. When I engage you, you should be able to answer questions intelligently. You should be able to engage in conversations intelligently. Stimulate my mind. Stimulate it. Make me excited to have conversations with you. I can go 30 minutes, 1 hour in conversation with you and not be bored out of my mind. I want to be excited to converse with you. Dear man, be intellectually sound. Okay? It's very important to us. And it turns us on quick. This next one, equally as powerful as the last and every other one I'm going to mention here. You want to turn your woman on? Be a man of purpose. Get up every day. Go out every day. Execute your tasks. Execute your work strategically, tactfully, passionately, intelligently. Like, put in your all. Let her see you be a man. Let her see you winning in the battlefront. When I say battlefront, I mean in the area of your professional life. Let her see you winning, being an ambitious man, going every day, striving to become better, the best version of yourself, working at being the best version of yourself with regards to your work. Creating a work life for yourself. We don't like men that are lazy. Lazy, unambitious men, ew. We like a man who is ambitious, striving every day to get the things he knows that he deserves, working every day at his passion to make his dreams a reality, doing everything in his power to ensure that he elevates his life and he's not settling for the status quo. We like a man, a masculine man who is out there winning, in here winning. That's the kind of man we like. So be a man of purpose. This leads me to my next point because it's kind of connected. Master leadership and decisiveness skills. You see, learn to take initiatives and make decisions rather than waiting for your woman to do everything. When it comes to decision making with regards to what you guys need to do, don't ask her. She wants you to tell her, guide her, be the leader, lead the way. Tell her what to do. Tell her how you will do what you will do. She comes to you and she says, oh, babe, how do we fix our finances? Something is happening, something. We need to save up for this. Okay, you're like, okay, babe, this is what we're going to do. First of all, we need to drop a budgeting system. We need to outline our expenses. Instead of just going blank, oh, I don't know. Please, can you start knowing? You are a leader for a reason. Lead her. Be a leader. I put here that you should create the right standard she can look up to, so that she can be inspired by and follow you easily. You people cry and say you want us to follow. But how can we follow something that doesn't even know where he's going? It's like the blind leading the blind. As a woman, I am turned on by a man who knows the way, who knows where he's going, how he wants to get there, and he makes the decisions quick. He says something, he does. He says something, he does. There is no confusion about where he's headed. There is no confusion about what he stands for. There is no confusion. He's very decisive in his thinking, in his approach. He's very decisive. Even if the decision he's making, it may not be the best one in the moment. But that skill of making quick decisions is a skill that turns women on. So master the skill of leadership. See, go and find out what it means to be a leader. Not everybody is born with the innate qualities of leadership. Some are born with it. Some have to learn it. Others have to develop it. So find out what category you fall under. Are you someone who already has the innate abilities to be a leader? Then work on it and develop it and let it come to the forefront. But if you don't have it, learn it. Leadership is a skill that is learned. A leader is someone who inspires others to follow. When it comes to leadership in finances, you lead the way. Show the way on how we must go in the area of finances. Show the way. Lead the way. Let me see you close to God, and that will draw me and inspire me to come close to God. Let me see you being about your work, passionate about your work, the things that you're involved in. That will inspire me to be passionate. The man that I'm dating now, oh my God, he's one of the most inspiring people in terms of the way he makes decisions with regards to his work. There's so much I've learned from him in the shortest possible time that I've also implemented in my own life. I look at him and I'm so damn inspired by how he makes the decisions, goes out of his way to ensure that things are always working, things are always set right. That is the kind of man that turns us on. I'm speaking for all women. Please, if I'm speaking for you, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you. Next point here on my list on how you can quickly turn a woman on is be a man of your word. Please, when you say something, mean it and do it. Don't say what you don't mean what you don't say. When you say it, do it. Keep your promises. When you say you were going to do something, do it. Don't wait for us to push you like babies. We're not your mothers, I beg. We're not your mothers. No, we don't want to be mothers anymore. That's too stressful. We want to be your partners. So we want to be in partnership with people who keep their words. You say something, you do it. Okay? If you know you won't do it, I beg, keep it inside. Swallow it and keep it inside your gut. Don't bring it out. Because once it comes out, please abide by it. Be like God. You were made in His image and in His likeness. So once you say it, once it comes out of your mouth, please and please do it. I know I'm a woman. I don't have any rights to be telling you men, my elegant men, what to be doing. But these things I'm sharing with you today is coming from a place of love. Because I remember saying at the beginning when I was introducing the Dear Men segment in the first episode that men need women as much as women need men. And for us to coexist together in peace and harmony, we need to understand ourselves. So these episodes that I'm bringing through the Dear Men segment is just for us women to come share with you our point of view. And then we too, we would open up the couch and the floor for you men to come share your point of views with us so that we can understand you better and you guys can understand us better, and then we can coexist together in harmony. The goal here is for us to live together in peace and in harmony. That's the reason for these episodes on the Dear Men segment. So please take my words as just a way of seeing life from the women's point of view so that it can help you do better and get creative when you're dealing with your own woman. Okay? The next point here that can turn a woman on quick is when you're honest and transparent. Under this point, I said, don't play mind games with a woman. Don't play mind games with us. Today you want this, next tomorrow you want this, next tomorrow you try to twist the word, manipulate your words, manipulate your actions. Today you feel some way, you want her, next tomorrow you don't want her. Please, enough of those games in 2025. Be a man. You want something, be honest about it. Be very clear when communicating your feelings, your thoughts and ideas. Don't be here today and there tomorrow. Be honest. When you don't like something or you don't appreciate something being done, clearly communicate what it is. Be honest about it. That's how we will get to know you. Don't give us the silent treatment. Don't make us feel like outcasts. When we do something you don't like, correct us in love, from a place of love. I know, I tell you something here. A lot of people don't like things and then tend to approach it from a chaotic, controlling place. What happens when you try to control someone's action? What you would get is you will meet a wall. The person comes up and becomes defensive because to them, that is the action that they have always known. But when you come from a place of love, you see something and you say, babe, this thing you do, is it better if you can do it this way? Because how it comes across to me doesn't feel to me like you respect or honor me when you do what you do. I would appreciate it if you can start doing things this way, talking to me this way, like whatever it is. Find ways to correct your partner in love. Communicate it and be honest, be authentic, be emotionally available, be vulnerable, be transparent. Open up yourself. Yes, I know that your argument may be that some women, yes, and I agree with you, some women do not know how to treat a man's vulnerability. Some women have not mastered the art of treating a man's vulnerability with care and respect because men are not always vulnerable. And when a man is vulnerable to you, you start as a gift, relish it and treat it with the most care. You can be easily vulnerable because it's in your nature, but men somehow find it hard. But when a man is vulnerable towards you, treat it with care. When it comes to tell you the things that bothers him, treat it with care. Don't be lackadaisical or nonchalant about it. If that man opens up to you and talks to you about the things that really bother him, don't push it to the side. Treat it with care, depending on the sensitivity of the matter. Remember, I always say that men too are emotional beings who have emotions and who feel things. And you have to start understanding that. You can't throw everything at a man and expect him to keep taking it because he's a man. He should take it. No, he shouldn't take it. He mustn't take it. Now I have left the men and I'm not talking to the women. So the point I'm just trying to make is women. Men usually would complain and say the reason they don't get emotional or vulnerable with us is that we don't know how to take care of their vulnerability when they spill it out. Can we start protecting their vulnerability? Can we not laugh at them when they come to us and they're a little bit emotional and vulnerable? Can we not laugh at them or spite them when they come and they act a little weak because of something they're dealing with? Can we cherish and protect that vulnerability and help them towards it? That's how you draw your man closer to you. That's how you draw him so that tomorrow he can open up to you again about the things that bother him, about the things that concern him. That's how you draw him to you. So when he comes to you and is vulnerable, don't send him away. Don't look at him funny. Embrace him, accept him, love on him. He deserves that attention from you as well, as much as you deserve it. But going back to the men, be honest, be transparent. If you don't like something about your babe, say it. Say it in the most respectful, considerate, loving manner. And be transparent. Don't play games. Don't play games. Don't play games. You don't like her. Don't lead her on. Don't keep on with her. Just tell her, girl, I don't have feelings for you. Say it as it is. It will hurt her, but it is easier and better to hurt her in that state than hurt her when you have led her on, roped her heart and emotions into it, and then you dump her along the way. That's when it's harder. That's when it becomes harder for her. And that's when it becomes harder for you. So if you know you will not have anything you don't want this girl, or maybe you only want her for the physical, sexual pleasures, it's not fair. Communicate it to her and say, all I want from you is this. And let her consent to it. But if you know that she wants more and you're only giving her, or you know that you can't give her what she wants and you only want certain things from her, please communicate it. The next point that I've put down here on how you can turn your woman on is you have to know how to listen to us attentively. See, we will know when you are listening. And when I say listening, I'm not just talking about listening to what we are saying, but even the things we are not saying. When I'm talking, make eye contact with me. Don't be physically here, but mindlessly somewhere, mindlessly away from me or somewhere else. When I'm talking, make eye contact. When I say something, ask follow-up questions. That lets me know that you are engaged in a conversation and you want to have better understanding of what I'm trying to tell you. I tell you, we know when you are listening. We know. For example, one way that I can easily know is if, for example, a few weeks ago, I tell you that, I'm cutting out sugar from my diet. I'm cutting out everything sugar. I'm not going to take sugar, nothing whatsoever to do with sugar. And then 1 week later, after telling you that, I tell you, babe, please stop by a restaurant and buy me lunch. And you stop by a restaurant and you buy me lunch. When you bring the lunch and I find that you buy me what? The zero sugar, maybe a zero sugar drink. Or a drink that has low sugar in it. I'd be like, that man listened. As opposed to when you usually would buy me the drink that had a lot of sugar in it. Or for example, if I told you that I had a speaking engagement weeks prior to the day of the speaking engagement, and then you come to me a few days to the speaking engagement and you ask me, babe, are you ready? Have you prepared for your speaking engagement? I'm like, oh, you remember that thing turns us on. See, that thing is something that can unlock the heart of any woman. And then of course, in the other regard, when I said, even when she isn't saying anything, can you pay attention to her mood? Do you know when your woman is having a bad day? Do you know? And then what do you do when you know she's having a bad day? Do you ignore her or do you go closer and say, babe, I can see that you're having a bad day. Is there something I can do to help? Or do you want to share with me what is going on? Maybe I can lend a helping hand. Be gentle in your approach. Be respectful. Be loving. Let her know that you can tell that she's having a bad day and then offer to help in any way that you can. That's how you turn us on. Speaking of communication, if you want to level up in the way that you communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, and you want to start communicating articulately, effectively in both your personal and your professional lives, then you definitely should sign up to the Art of Speaking Eloquently and Elegantly course, a course for anyone looking to level up in their communication skill. This course will definitely help you. We've had over 2,000 people subscribe to the course and we had lots of beautiful reviews and how this course has helped people in both their personal and their professional lives. So click the link in the description box down below to get more information on how you can access the course so that you too can start using it to your advantage as well. Okie dokie. Let's get right back into the video, shall we? Next one is be present in the moment. I have not met a woman on this planet Earth who likes a man and does not value or will not value quality time with that man. So when you know that your woman needs quality time with you, be present in the moment. I dated a guy once in my past, long past. Anytime the guy would come, it was as good as the guy wasn't there. Because if he was going to be spending an hour with me, right, I promise you 55.6% of that, 55.6 minutes out of that 1 hour, he's spending it on the phone, answering a business call, responding to business chats, talking to other people, but not me. And then when the 1 hour is up, he's like, oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm going. Oh, I've come to see you. Did he really come to see me? No, you only just came to use my house as your office, because you might as well just stayed in your office to make the call. If you come to me, or you come for us to have quality time, let me know the time is for me. Put away your phones. Put it away. Yes, put it away. No distractions. Be mentally and physically present. If you know you're not going to be mentally and physically present, don't initiate that quality time. Say, oh babe, I'm not mentally ready for this quality time you're seeking now. But then you can also create the time, make your compromises. I know sometimes high value men can be very busy with their time, because they're all about being ambitious and going after their goals and dreams, which is something that turns us on. But sometimes create a balance. Life is not only about work. Find a way to make the time for the people that you love and spend quality time with them, okay? This next one is one of my favorite ones. And even though some men weren't trained to do this, some men have been shamed out of doing it, but some men still do it. And I'm giving it up for all the men out there who are still real gentlemen, who perform acts of chivalry, who are very gentle in every sense of the word. They still pull out chairs, open car doors. They're still very mindful. They lead us. For example, if we are in the midst of a crowd, this man is guarding us to ensure that we are not hurt by the crowd, or this man ensures that we either are walking beside him or in front of him, so that he's keeping a protective, watchful eyes over us. He holds us in public not because he wants to claim ownership, but just as a form of protection. He doesn't leave us walking behind, and he is ahead of us, not caring what happens to his precious treasure. When you have a treasure in earthen vessel, you would care what happens to that treasure. You will not leave your phone in public and walk away from that phone, your mobile phone. So how dare you leave your wife or your partner behind you and walk away from her and not care what happens to her behind you? So we still give it up for those men who open doors, who are protective in very subtle ways. Men who, when they see us laying on the couch and they see that we're cold, get the duvet, cover our legs to protect us from the cold. Men who are gentle with us, who are subtle with us, who understand that we are women who need the soft life. We give it up to those men. Thank you. Thank you. And for men who are not that yet, we love those things. I know that you say that your fellow men have embarrassed you out of it. That is really the way to go. Again, I interviewed quite a number of successful, happily married men, and they tell you, see, the one thing I do is to ensure I keep my wife happy, because when my wife is happy, I am happy. So I'm telling you the things that make us happy. Start doing them, okay? This next one is another beautiful way to turn your woman on. Turn ordinary things or moments into extraordinary things and moments. Let me explain. You go to the store, you find a gift, very nice gift for your wife. You buy, you're like, oh, my wife is going to like it. You tell them, okay, pack it. They pack inside their nylon bag. Go the extra mile. Wrap it in a box or in a bowl. Let them wrap it nicely. Let there be a mystery of surprise. Like, you come and you present it, babe, I got this for you. You're like, oh my God, you got me this gift. It's not just about the gift. It's the thoughtfulness and the thought that went into ensuring that the package came to me delivered like I'm a queen. Then I open and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate this. We do all the girly stuff. So use the element of surprise to your advantage. Make ordinary moments extraordinary. You guys are spending quality time together. Instead of just sitting down in a sitting room, she's on one side watching the TV, you are on another side watching the TV. No, you go grab her, say, babe, come. You sit on the couch, you guys stay there, cuddle, and then Whatever the movie is, you can talk about it, find lessons you can share together so that you can create a nice bonding moment for yourself. You see her cooking in the kitchen, and a perfect opportunity to go bond with your wife, to go seduce her. She wants to be seduced too. Go and sit down in the kitchen. Babe, how can I help you? She says, oh, don't worry. No, babe, I want to worry. Give me something. Maybe let me open the seasoning cubes for you. Let me chop the onions for you. Put me to work. I am your sous chef for today. Make it fun. Make it spicy. Make ordinary moments, extraordinary moments, and create memories from everything. It's the memories that keep you guys going, you know. And then finally, this one is one of my absolute favorite ones on the list. See this one, the fastest way to make a woman go, let me tell you what it is. Please, I beg you, stop asking us, have you eaten? Don't ask us that question again. Either you cook the meal or you plan the meal. So instead of asking me, hi babe, how are you? How is your day going? Babe, I'm fine. My day is going okay. Have you eaten? Did you provide the food for me to eat and I did not eat it? Instead of saying, have you eaten? Saying, okay, I'm sending some lunch your way. I presume that your lunch hour is around 1. So I'm sending lunch to you. Hopefully it gets there. Please ensure you eat it, okay? And let me know if there's something else you need. Well, tell me something where I know if it do for you. You tell me to kneel down and call you what? I will call you my Lord and my Master. See, it's not the food though. I can cook. Oh. It's not the food. It's the thoughts that you would send me lunch. You would care for me enough. I remember, I'll give you guys a perfect story. Just recently, I went for a speaking engagement and I was coming back and I was like, oh my God, this speaking engagement, this day, that the speaking engagement was on a Saturday. And I said, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted that I literally worked all week. And I thought I could take the weekend to rest. And then I went for this speaking engagement and I was there longer than I was supposed to. And on my way back, I was so exhausted. I was so freaking tired. And then what happens? I tell my man, babe, I'm so exhausted. All I want to do is just be by myself. By the time I was coming home, by the time I got to my house, there was already a delivery of different array of food waiting for me to select which one I wanted. I didn't even know it was going to happen. And then when I went to say, you sent he always sends the food. But when I now went to say thank you, and I got a voice note and that says, that I wish I was around to actually make you the food so that you come back and then you meet the food already laid on the table. Or I'll tell the chef to make the food. So I'm sorry I'm not around, but I have sent food to you. Oh my God. 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 I tell you, something happened to me that day. I love this man. Everyone knows that I do, but a part of my heart said, you know what? Shift, everything else. Shift. Let's make more room for this man. This man is winning our emotions, is winning our hearts. Tell me something. If that man upsets me tomorrow, I will forget that annoyance. I'll be like, I beg. No. There's nothing he can do. Those little things matter. The point I'm trying to make is buy her lunch, buy her dinner. Don't ask her if she has eaten. That question is not going to put food on her table. Do it. Make breakfast in bed. Surprise her with something. Cook her a meal. There's nothing wrong if you cook your wife a meal. Cooking is not only for women. It's a basic life skill that everyone should know and have and do. So once in a while, ever so often, cook your wife a meal. If you can't cook her a meal, hire a chef. Let the chef cook it. If the chef can't cook it, go out, buy the food. Treat her, pamper us. We want to be pampered. We are your queens. Soft life. You get soft life. We don't stress us, okay? Yeah, so those are all of the things that I know can turn a woman on quick. Women watching, if you know some things I haven't added, the comment section is open. To wrap up, I would say this. All of these things are things that can be easily done by a man to a woman who the man considers a good woman worth loving. No man is going to waste his pearls on swines. So if you're a woman watching me today, you want this kind of man that I have mentioned to be all of this to you. Trust me, he's not going to be all of this to a low-value woman. He will be all of this to a woman of substance who also brings something of value into his own life. So go level up. I have a lot of videos on this channel for you to level up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Become the woman that this man can do all of these things for, and he's proud to do it. He won't do it for just every woman. No, this is what I call queen treatments. So don't expect every man to do this for you. No, he only does this for the select one. Are you that one? Go be that one. And the men watching, if you have found the one, you want to know how to creatively turn her on, stick to these points that I have shared with you. And I promise you, she would always be turned on by you and be at your service whenever you desire. Alrighty? Alright, that's all I have for you for today's video. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything more that we should add, or if there's anything else that I missed. Let's continue the conversation from there. The comment section is definitely open, but please keep things respectful, keep it toxic free, be respectful to others, and just share your points in a very, very respectful manner. I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, remember to stay elegant. Take care.